All right, thank you for staying with us. So those are highlights for you from the German Bundesliga. Actually, one of the big games of the weekend, Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern Munich eventually winning that one. It was a hard-earned win, but eventually did the job and got a 1-0 win. All right, before you see my guest, before you see him physically, he's already seated in the studio, but before you see him, let me just, for some 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds, read through his profile. Just tell you a few things about him. I'm sure by the time you are able to see this profile, you will have an idea of who my guest is on Sports Tonight. Daniel Chima Chukwu is our guest on Sports Tonight. But let me just quickly tell you, he's a 23-year-old forward, striker, attacker, goal scorer. His club is Molde FK in Norway. Jersey number 27 is his jersey. In 2014 alone, he scored 25 goals, and in 2014, he's been crowned league champions in Norway. He's also been crowned the cup champion, FA Cup winner in Norway. He's a young Nigerian. Hopefully, one day, this guy should be scoring some of those goals in the green and white of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Well, let's introduce to you Daniel Chima Chukwu. Good to have you join us on Sports Tonight.
Thanks for having me.
You goal banger. 24 goals in 2014 alone. I mean, that's the ratio that you see from Ronaldo and Lionel Messi and some of these top guys in the world. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it makes me feel special, considering the fact that I got a chance from my coaches and my teammates to get to show myself in the game. So it makes me feel very special.
What are you doing around? Is it that the season is on break, Christmas break? Tell us about the Norwegian season. What exactly are you doing now?
Yeah, at the moment we're off season.
Okay, for the December season?
Yeah, so the league starts next year. So I'm here to visit my family and friends on holiday and see what's happening in Nigeria.
When is the season starting again?
It starts in end of March. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a long time for you.
Yeah.
To rest and how are you going to keep in shape?
Oh, before I came back, I got a training program for my team, so I have to keep.
So when you are going on off season, your club will give you a training program that you must follow while you are even off season.
Yeah.
You see that we are just scratching the surface. I know we were talking about Canada for the pre-season. You said it was too early. But these are pictures of Daniel Chima Chukwu in action for his Norwegian club. He actually gave us these videos. Daniel, I mean, beautiful goals you scored. But what are your aspirations? What do you intend? What's your goal this new season? Last season you won the cup and you won the league with your club. Is it Molde they call the club?
Yeah, Molde FK.
Molde FK. You won the league, you won the cup. What's your target for this new season? And what's your personal ambition as a player, knowing that there's an opportunity for you to also play in the green and the white of the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
My plan for next season is to finally get to play the Champions League proper because I've already been in Europa.
As champions in Norway, you are already qualified for the Champions League, but you play qualifying series.
Yeah.
So you want to get to the main...
Yeah, the proper Champions League. Yeah, probably play the Europa League itself, so it's the Champions League that I'm eyeing for next season, and hopefully to get more goals than I did this season.
What about your personal ambition as a Nigerian? I mean, they say a player's career is not complete if he has not played for his national team.
Yeah,
is that also applicable to you? You know, just the fact that you score goals, you're a champion of the FA Cup and the league. Do they still look at you as somebody who has not played for his country?
Yeah, some of the time my coaches over there, they call to ask, okay, have you been in the national team? I'm like, no, and they'll be like, okay, what's wrong? Is there? And I'm like, okay, I don't have to rush it. When it's time, it's definitely going to be my time.
You have been asking Kevin about his background.
Well, apart from the goals, the exploits, the abilities are not in doubt. Not much is known about what you did in the Nigerian Premier League in the local scene before you left. Can you let us into your background in Nigerian league before you eventually went to Europe?
Yeah, I can do it. Like my first team in Nigeria was Jigawa Golden Star.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a coach brought me to the team, Francis Obinwe, I don't know. And after that, he took me to Busdo FC in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
So I came to Norway from Busdo.
How many seasons have you spent in Norway?
This season now, the end of the season happened to be the 4th season. So I'm looking forward to the 5th one. Hopefully.
What is so special about the Norwegian league? Because we've seen big stars like Jem Mikkeleby from Lyn Oslo. He went to England. We have also seen a couple of players like Shirela Fujama. It was from Norway. Who also went to England. What's in the Norwegian league that prepares the player, for the big task in England?
Yeah, in my own opinion, I think Norway is where you build the players, the upcoming players. They come to Norway, and many teams around the world, they watch Norwegian league to pick players to the bigger leagues. Yeah, so I think that's the main reason. Yeah.
Anyway, let's look at some of these pictures that we're seeing on the screen. Let's talk about some of these pictures. The quality of the football in Norway is something that a lot of Nigerians are also interested in talking about. What can you say from the pictures we're seeing? The quality of football in Norway is, we have some Nigerians who are already playing in Norway, and even from the Norwegian league have had a chance to play in the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Absolutely, Tony. I think most recently, Stephen Keshi invited a player from Norway into the Super Eagles. And I think it's an attestation to the fact that
if you are doing well,
anywhere in the world,
and you are consistent,
you get a chance in the national team. And Aaron Samuel has also
in China. That you can play anywhere, provided you can deliver.
And he has played. He played 3 matches and he scored 2 goals for the national team. So that's an attestation to the fact that if you can play well, if you are consistent, if you do well for your team, you get your opportunity in national team. From the footages we are seeing, I don't think the quality is the quality is not bad.
Talk to us about Nigerian players that are also playing in the Norwegian league. I know Fego Gude used to play in Norway. A lot of Nigerian players have gone through Norway to some other parts of Europe. I'm sure Norway is not the final destination. You're also looking at moving forward.
Yeah, I know players like